Okay, I think that's a very interesting point, because he is he's the first fruits from the dead. Isn't it interesting? And we know that the day of Pentecost was on a Sunday, and they're linking his first fruits from the dead, right? That's what it says in the New Testament. So the question is, since he is, from the dead, then that means that there is a certain day that they're linking that deadness to. You've actually shown me something, Pastor Abraham. The question is, what day is it? Is it the Sabbath or is it Sunday? Now we know that the day of Pentecost is on a Sunday. The Feast of First Fruits is on a Sunday. And they're saying that on that day, he was the first fruits from the dead. So I think it's now even more clear from the apostles' own interpretations, from Jesus appearing to them twice on Sunday, one on Sunday evening, and also when you look at the apostles in Acts chapter 2, how they do to continue the breaking of the bread and the prayers, and in Acts chapter 20, they do it again on the first day of the week. They come together again and do that. It goes to show that they're doing all these things and saying all these things because Jesus really did rise from the dead on the first day of the week on Sunday. And even if, maybe you have some numerical issues with that, it still doesn't get past the fact that this is the way that the apostles are talking. Like, this is what they're saying, and then, we find that, well, look at what Jesus is doing on certain days, you know. I think it was very clear on what had happened on Sunday evening, in John 20. So even though you say Matthew, Mark, and Luke proves that Jesus did not raise on a Sunday but a Sabbath because they saw that he was already gone, once again, that's a bit of a stretch or argument from silence. As far as we know, he could have got up out of there 15 seconds before they got there and saw that he was already gone. You know what I mean? He didn't have to get up hours before the Sabbath was over, and then after that, on the first day of the week after the Sabbath, they found he was gone. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. So you and I could be just arguing from silence on that point, on that verse. I'll just say, oh, he got up 5 minutes before they got there. You'll say, oh, he got up hours before he got there. But it doesn't say that. It just says when
15
they got
seconds.
there. Oh, thank you. It just says when they got there, he was gone. And not only that, I believe this is the reason why the Christian Standard Bible, and also the Message Bible, and the New English Translation, the NET, and the Lexham English Bible actually translates those Gospels a bit different. One says early on the first day of the week after he had risen. Another says after rising from the dead, Jesus appeared early on Sunday morning. Another says early on the first day of the week after he arose.
Okay.
Another says
Do you
nearly.
wanna start your five now?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
right into my five. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. You can go ahead. You can keep going. No, you're there. You're already there.
Oh, yeah. And then finally, the Lexham English Bible translation says, now early on the first day of the week after he arose. So, again, I could see why the translators would even translate it that way. So this is another, kind of testament to that. Now, I do believe